So as you guys seen in the title, yes, my buddy just sold his Duramax for a Cummins. We're gonna explain why that happened, so we'll get into that in a minute. But if you guys can see right behind me, we did just install the 33 12.5 20s on the Anthem rims. Now these are a Armstrong brand, and this is really cool, and I'm really excited to announce this. So we'll be doing a giveaway with the tires, a brand new set of tires. Now this specific tire is a Armstrong MT, and by far one of the best MTs on the planet, by far. So in order to win these tires, all you guys have to do is go to my Instagram and then go ahead and follow Tire Streets and tag 3 buddies. That's it. And what I'll do is I'll leave a video or a picture in my Instagram. Just go ahead and click on it, go into the comments below, and go ahead and just tag 3 buddies. If you don't have an Instagram, I'm really sorry, guys. That's just kind of how I roll. And then one random winner will be picked, and the last day to do this would be this Saturday. We are so excited to give away a set of these tires in tirestreets.com. Those guys are so awesome. They hooked me up with a coupon code that's going to help you guys out. It's Truckmaster. It's all one word. It'll save you guys 15% on their tires on their website if you guys decide, you know, you guys don't want to wait to win it or whatever. But that's pretty much it. I really love them. I'm hoping to go ahead and take it off road sometime here soon. These tires look so cool on the truck. I'm really glad that my wife picked these out specifically. The winner can actually pick the size tire of their choice. I'll leave all of the sizes in the description below as well. And then one more thing, guys. I'm posting a video premiere the 13th of October. We are gonna have the truck at my house. Ryan and Mark, the team at Ryan's Diesel Service and Kodiak Truck, they're gonna be hauling my Victory Max build all the way back here to Michigan. And you guys are going to see it with me for the first time. We're so pumped about it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video.
So this is my favorite part. I can give Josh the keys, and all I have to do is put my hand behind the handle. It unlocks. Love it. Favorite part.
I'm hating. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode on the channel. It's gonna get really loud right now. We're actually in Grand Rapids, Granville. Actually, come over here, man.
Oh boy.
Good friend of mine, Marcus. He's actually a police officer. He's like, thanks for telling me. Good friend of mine. Anyways, I don't think your truck's been on the channel.
It has.
Yeah, I remember that. And then you sold your Duramax for a Power Stroke.
I did.
I won't hold it against you. Just kidding, guys. Calm down. It's all right. So it's gonna be a little loud today. So I have a really good friend here, Jalen. Jalen, I've known you probably for what, 2 years or so?
Three-ish, 4. Well, ever since you started your first show.
Dude, that was a while ago, and him and I stay in contact. As a matter of fact, I'll leave his Instagram in the description below. But this is a very interesting topic today, guys. He sold his LB7 Duramax. This thing was pretty, in fair words to say, no offense.
Yeah, rough shape.
It was kind of clapped out, but it was actually pretty cool. Bear with that. And he sold it for a Cummins and ditched his Duramax. I need to know why.
I work all summer and play all winter, so I snowmobile in the winter. And if you're familiar with Michigan, we have the UP, and that's where all the snow is. And I travel to the UP every other weekend. And when you're putting 700 plus miles on your vehicle every other weekend, you want something comfortable. And so the Duramax wasn't that comfortable, and I wanted something more comfortable. And everyone knows 6 in a row, you're ready to tow. 8 in a V, you sit down to pee. So, I mean, I just went with the Cummins because that was the way to go for me, wanting to tow and have comfortability. And it's full package. I didn't want like cloth and none of that. I wanted a full package, most comfortability. And with the money I had to spend, this was basically the only option I could go with.
So Jalen actually reached out to me. He had a very, very tough decision. Yes, he got rid of his Duramax, or he was in the process of doing that as a, you know, to take off the amount for a new truck. And he had a choice between a 6.6 liter Duramax LML, beautiful truck. He sent me pictures, looked great. And he had an option on a Cummins, on a Dodge Cummins 6.7 liter. So I gave him some pretty solid advice. I said, well, there's a few things that you need to know. CP4 failure issues on an LML, which is a big one. Clearly the 6.7 does not have that issue. Of course, you know, these trucks right here definitely have issues, just like any other truck, but it doesn't have that, which is a big deal. And then, not only that, the creature comforts, like you were talking about. I love the layout of these trucks. The interiors are beautiful. Dodge did a very, very good job.
really keeping up. I hate to say this, no offense to anybody, but keeping up with the Chevy interior, because I really thought that Chevy interior had all the bells and whistles, and the GMC of course, but just sitting in this truck right here, it's beautiful. So go for it, man. I mean, what's going on?
So yeah, basically, like I said, in the winter I do so much driving, and so having leather interior and just all the bells and whistles really makes the driving that much more enjoyable. You know, you're not sitting on cloth and driving like it's a wagon wheel vehicle. You know, and I got, the only thing it doesn't have is a sunroof, which I can live without. But yeah, the Laramies is what I wanted. I had people message me about SLTs and big horns. I didn't want that. I wanted leather interior, fully loaded, all the bells and whistles. And for the money, I mean, a Laramie was the way to go.
What was the price of the LML that you were deciding between, and what was the price of the 6.7, and what did they give you for trade-in for your LB7?
The LML, I think, was $34,000 out the door, and that had 130-ish thousand miles on it. In this truck, I got a deal for $30,000 on it, and this I bought it with 132,000 on it. And I believe the trade-in value on the LB7 with the condition it was right around $6,500 or $7,000. But for miles, the price was right. And so I got a really, really nice deal on this vehicle right here.
In a sense, what you're telling me is you ditched your Duramax because of pricing. You like Dodge as well. You like the truck. You like Chevy. You like them both pretty well.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
But it really came down to pricing, I think.
Yeah,
and then,
pricing.
Of course, you know, drivability and what you're doing as far as hauling. But let's be real, a Cummins, they're tow pigs. So, and this is what you do for a living. So it just makes all the sense in the world why you did it.
Mm-hmm.
So I know you're a Chevy fan, and I know you're always going to be a Chevy fan. But I think it's really cool. What is the difference between this and the LB7? I know it's night and day because I know it was an older truck. But what I want to know is, what do you miss about the Duramax versus this truck?
I do miss the Allison. The shift points on the Allison are much, much, much better than the 68s in these. You know, the 68, depending on how you get it tuned, it shifts either really quick or really slow. I really enjoyed the Allison, and also just the power curve. Like, my LB7 wanted to go. That truck wanted to go. It wanted to be beat on and all that other stuff. This truck is not so much. You kind of have to really take it easy on this truck because of how new it is and all the other gadgets to it. But if you're looking for something to beat on and just race all the time, I'd buy another LB7 all the way. But like I said, since I'm going to be traveling a lot, this is more of the proper way to go. Like all the Dodge guys know that 68s are junk. And I plan on making more than 500 because you can make 500 with a simple tune. And after 500, 68s only last about 20,000 miles. So I plan on, when this one goes, or if it doesn't go, when I get the money around, doing a 48 swap, a built 48 swap, and you can do that with these. And after that, stud it, and then compounds will be, those are the three main things right now. So built trans, head studs, and compounds are the way to go right now.
So it's cool that I have rich friends like Jalen.
Not rich by any means.
No, man. Hey, I respect it. I think it's awesome. Honestly, I would be a little sad to let my Duramax go for a Cummins, only because that's what I know. You know, I've been working on these trucks for many years, as you guys know. Most of you guys have followed the channel for, you know, months on end or even years on end. You guys know that I'm semi-partial to the Duramax crowd. However, I think they're all great. I've done numerous videos on Power Strokes as well as Cummins, you know, videos, so check that out. And again, you know, it's something that I personally would want to own in the future, but I got too many builds going on the channel. But Jalen, I really do appreciate, you know, what you do. I mean, you're a young guy, you're working your tail off just to afford the things that you have, and you know, your mom and dad aren't helping you, stuff like that. Which, you know, it's good that you're living independent and you're just doing your thing, and I think that's really respectable and commendable. So I hope to get you back on the channel some other time here, and let's see what kind of wheels you put on this thing. I know that you're not liking the way they look.
Plan on doing 24x14s or 26s, just depending on if I want to lift it or not. I don't really like super high lifted trucks and stuff like that, so I guess we'll find out when it comes time to buy them.
So guys, that is all the time that I have for today. Again, make sure you guys check him out on Instagram if you guys do have one. That'd be really cool. We'll see you on the next video. Stay tuned.